Hello everyone and welcome! This is a video about the Zariman tablets that were left around the Duviri. It isn't really known who left them there, but hey, we can theorize. There is altogether 30 of them at the moment on multiple topics. Some talk about the Void, some talk about the Orokin, some about the Radiation Wars, and so on. So I decided to make a video on a set of these tablets that talk about the same topic to make it easier to follow. I've already made two videos. One was about the Orokin and Radiation Wars, and the second one was about the Void. But today we will talk about the Zariman tablets that talk about the Duviri. And let me first give you some context. The Duviri we see was not supposed to be real. It is a conceptual embodiment on a truly massive scale. What it resembles the most is the Tales of Duviri storybook, which was meant for emotional regulation. But at the end, the exact book that was supposed to stop Void manifestations managed to cost one of the biggest ones thus far. If you want to learn more about the Void and the conceptual embodiment, I recommend you watch my previous video about Zariman tablets, because I talked a lot about it in there, but anyways. This time, questions are more opinion-based than anything else. There is not much substance and lore behind them, just questions of morality, ethics, and psychology, which I absolutely love to talk about and read about. Let's go over the tablets now. In the Tales of Duviri, King Thrax lacks A. The ability to control his emotions, B. Empathy. The correct answer is A. The Dominus Thrax is a Tenno as said by Teshin. He is not a Void manifestation, he is capable of showing empathy and is not a psychopath, but rather a child that cannot control his emotions. The Tales of Duviri were not exactly helpful with him, so yeah, is he a good person or a bad one? That is up to you. I think he is just very misunderstood, and he may have quite a lot of trust issues, but let's continue to the next question. Why is Methilla excessively joyful? A. She finds beauty in reality, or B. She seeks to avoid reality. The correct answer here is B. She seeks to avoid reality because she lost her husband to the Void, at least in the story, when he sacrificed himself and his island to save Duviri from the man in the wall, who tried to slip into it. I know, a lot to take in, but Methilla was excessively joyful to avoid reality because of exactly this reason. At the end, we saw what this joy brought her. All the emotions that packed the negative experiences in her mind came to light and boom, she turned into a dragon. Now, I know that being a dragon sounds cool, but you should dictate how you feel, not others. Let's now go to the next question. What was the Prince of Fire's fatal flaw? A. He disrespected his superior, or B. He failed to master himself. The correct answer here is B. We all know how Loden acts. He screams and curses everyone and everything. Anger is an emotion that is normal, and not positive or negative. It is what gives us motivation and is fueled by desire for change. Sure, it may cause negative consequences, but remember, achieving your goal is also a positive consequence. Anger is needed, but only one that is controlled. Let's now continue. Why is Bombastine the most dangerous courtier? A. Envy of another station undermines the Empire. Or B. He has venomous blood. The correct answer here is A. Bombastine's envy undermines progress of not only himself, but also those around him. He is the one that may cause most problems for the whole society, as we could see while playing his story missions. He only sees himself and not others. A bit narcissistic to be frank, but anyways, he is still my favorite character. Let's continue to the next question. What is the key lesson of the sorrowful soprano? A. Sorrow is to be endured, not indulged, and B. Sorrow should be rejected at all costs. The correct answer is A. Sorrow is an important emotion we shouldn't categorize as bad. Sure, it may be present when we feel bad, but it is an important stepping stone to feeling positive again. Trying to avoid sadness will lead you into place of trauma when all of it comes out in the future. But just indulging in it will lead you to depression, and you don't want that. It is like an abyss you can't get out of, and It is very hard to climb up. Let's continue to the next one. Does Sithil deserve our contempt? A. Yes, she is cringing coward. B. No, her experiences are real to her. The correct answer is B. No, her experiences are real to her, and our opinion of her at the end does not matter. Why? Because our opinion doesn't change shit. We do not know exactly what people go through in their everyday lives. They are weird and full of different experiences we never could dream of. What Sithil needs is a helping hand and not to be shunned, because being shunned helps no one in the end. It will only cause problems in the future. You have to know that people that really need help often do not want to ask for help because they are ashamed of themselves. But this is exactly why they need it. A helping hand that makes them realize that you don't have to feel this way, we are not judging you. Human mind is amazing, but sometimes it is an absolute chaos. So I think we should go through the next few tablets, which are a bit different. See, a strange entity known as the Man in the Wall got released from his chains not long ago and is now terrorizing the Duviri in many ways. So, he began casting his influence over the Duviri and slowly crumbling it in various ways. One of the ways he communicates is through the Zariman tablets. So, let's look at them. What invaded the Galleria? A. There is no such place. B. Nothing you need to worry your head over. The correct answer here is B. The Galleria was once a big island in the Duviri that got invaded by a massive finger, and we all know who that finger belonged to. At the end, Galleria was sacrificed so that Wally wouldn't come through. If you want to hear the whole story, I recommend watching my series called The Hall of Mirrors, which is, in my opinion, quite interesting and covers most of Warframe lore. And yes, we have covered a lot of freaking Duviri lore. But let's continue to the next one. What is the ultimate fate of Albrecht and Trati? A. He is entombed on Lua. And B. That's the question, isn't it, kiddo? The correct answer is something we don't know. And to be frank, I'm not going to speculate at this point. Some believe he is dead, Albrecht, some believe he is still alive, and some say he actually never existed. Quite spooky. We do know that Albrecht was an important scientist, a void scientist, who discovered the void back in the Orokin era, and he did also visit the Duviri, but we don't know much else. So yeah, let's continue. How many fingers are found upon one's hand? A. 5 or B. Where are my finger bones, kiddo? The correct answer here is B. If you do not know, the finger is from the Man in the Wall, and we can see it in many places. One powers our Railjack and another one powers the Zariman, and is known as a reliquary drive. And no, we will never give his fingers back. Screw that guy. But yes, if we continue, the next question is not even a question, it is a statement. So yeah, did you forget, kiddo? A. You owe me. B. Error, response not found. And this statement talks about when we made the deal with Wally to give us operator powers and make us a Tenno. And he also continued with, you wouldn't welch on a deal, would you? A. Corrupted file detected, okay. And B. I saved them, all of them, never said I'd save you. This is the one thing we can only theorize over now, but I will not do it in this video. What do you think though? These tablets are absolutely perfect for giving light to lore of Warframe in small bits. Just perfect. But yeah, that is it for now. Thank you for watching and I wish you a very nice... Oh, there's one more? Oh yeah. What is the wall? A. The barrier between rational reality and the void. Or B. The wall of bone in...